Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense. Action has already started. Chance to count. And it's Messi. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running.
Oh, nearly.
With someone like him around, they got away with that.
Costa Curta. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Driving forward. And Mbappe! Fires it in low. Adams gets good distance. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bellingham! Oh, good effort, he got on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Costa Curta. And it's Beckham. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Conte.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Picked up. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Owen. Shot and Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Beckenbauer. Now Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 77, Kvaratskhelia.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
72,306.
Mbappe. Mbappe!
Substitution.
Adams. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. All played right into his path. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kvaratskhelia. He's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away!
The goal scorer after 73 minutes is number 19.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Santos find a position of real strength now. Kvaratskhelia shot a goal! Yes! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution in progress.
Santos can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Messi. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
The goal scorer.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 23.
We have got
Beckham.
changes here from
Coming
both
on
sides,
the
in
field
fact.
is number
It's become a case of
18,
men against boys.
McAllister.
To be expected,
Substitutions
Peter.
taking
They've
place.
gone and stepped it up,
Added
something
minutes
they've
has
been
been
threatening to
indicated.
do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Beckenbauer. McAllister. And he's intervened well there. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that will be it. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Please be made aware that
Any reflections
smoking
on what
is
you've
only
seen, Jim?
permitted in
Barcelona
designated areas
desperately
within these
failing to
grounds.
impose themselves.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
Hello,
riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome
it is
to today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round...
He's got the shot away! Bastoni is there to clear. He's had it taken off him. Donatoni. So we're still where we started right now. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Chance for the header! No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
It's a really well-measured ball. Out towards the flank.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Adams. That's Beckham. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a sharp pass. David Villa. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rafinha going about things with real menace. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rafinha. That's good play. Chooses to go back. Great chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're underway again.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Atletico Paranaense are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The attendance for this match was
It's the flank. And now the
72,350.
breakaway. He's found a way through. Mbappe on a charge down the left. Mbappe! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Substitution on the field, number 20,
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And it's Messi. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Rafinha. Skims one in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Pass is just off target. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fiddles it through. Shevchenko! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Coming on the field.
Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now.
Number 24, Bukayo Saka. Substitutions taking place.
Nicely aimed pass. Had a shot! It's anyone's ball. Oh, what has happened here? That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking here to chip it in with a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution.
Messi with the short one. Rice gets a foot in here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Works it forward. And here's Haaland. Can he put it away? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad... Now the finish!
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that. Shevchenko, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played out to the right, and here's Shevchenko. Goes in for the header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Beckham. Club America finding their... Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely bit of skill. Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe, and he's away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Mbappe, and Batistuta! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Number 10, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Messi. Big chance! Mighty close. Reinildo. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Today, that parking in the
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. Lovely feet. He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Messi. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get it.
And Shevchenko!
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Cafu. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! Danger averted for now.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Shevchenko. Can he put it away? It's in! Barcelona are back in business. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Header! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Club America clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 10, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution in progress.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy.
Can he finish? No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if...
Decent hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the... And that may well be that. That is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona
Just a
can
quick
always
reminder
take
today,
more
please
positives from a
refrain
result
from
like
parking
this.
outside
Yes,
this
there is
stadium.
some tidying up
Thank
to
you
do,
very much for your
but some
cooperation.
real promise too.
So, just time for me to... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match... Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got away. He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Right, Shevchenko has a goal! Azar. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, important interception. Koundé. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's really well cleared. Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Great hit! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Beckham with the short one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodrigo.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rodrigo. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Koundé. Now it's Hazard. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Goes down, but nothing given. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rodrigo in acres of space out wide. David Villa, spread it left. Now it's Mbappe.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Guardiola. Rodrigo looks to get on the end of this. He could be in here. What a throw in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Adams. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That pass has been well intercepted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Messi looking... Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. Hazard. Oh, this is a very good run. And now they can clear their lines. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Let's a look and place it forward. Big chance! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Rodrigo. Climbs up big!
The attendance for this match
Harmlessly
was
behind.
70,987.
Costa Curta to Beckham, David Villa, and here's Shevchenko. Messi. Cross to the back post. Oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Rodrigo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
David Villa! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Villa fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Nicely spread. Rodrigo. Rodrigo! And that's a real chance missed. That is good strength. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Conte. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Parla. Substitution in progress.
Beckham, and Beckham! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23.
Barcelona making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A big game, it looks like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! And it's Beckham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Guardiola. Vinicius Junior. Now the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared without hesitation. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still to register a shot on target. In fact, a shot of any type. And in grateful arms of the keeper. Just more than 15 minutes till half. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Adams. Barcelona finding their passes. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because good options around him, and he... That's great positioning.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
David Villa. And here's Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in. And a header! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona at the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham with the short one. Cafu. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're underway again. No changes at the interval from either side. Conte. Messi. And he welcomes it in. That'll be a throw. And the finish! He's looking wide. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. David Villa. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product.
Has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer.
Costa Curta.
The attendance for this match was
Mbappe has created one goal already. And it's Messi. David Villa. And he's managed to get free. Messi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe! There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9. Vinicius
Both sides then
Junior.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Him is number 21.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Costa Curta. And Adams. Messi chasing after it. Costa Curta. Messi. Roberto Carlos.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Roberto Carlos. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Beckham. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Memorabilia from today's match are now available.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at David Villa!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, this is a great position. Oh, shooting chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi. And here's Kante. And he's got David Villa! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kusanov is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Still goalless at the moment. Cruyff. Saka. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Beckham. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Kimmich. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That's the throw. Costa Curta. Messi. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Son Heung-min. Rodri. Saka. Great chance! He's delivered all right! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
David Villa! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
that's nice. Played with finesse. Nice interception, well timed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break.
And a quick
1-0.
reminder today to please take
Well,
all
obviously
minutes have been
things are not
located
good,
by the
Peter. It
entrance
seems the
gates.
team
Thank
were
you
just a
very
bit too
much for your
busy
cooperation.
playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's De Bruyne. And it's Son Heung-min. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Shevchenko. Shevchenko is onto this. De Bruyne. Saka has created one goal already. No, he refuses to take the bait. That pass has been well intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Floated through. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Cruyff. Mbappe. It's Cruyff, and he's been shifted off it. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. Conte. David Villa. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 6, Conte. Number 23.
And he's in on goal! Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Number 18, McAllister. Substitution. Substitution in progress.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Son Heung-min. Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Mbappe! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 22, Kylian Mbappe.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Saka.
There will be 3
Keep the ball
minutes added
and you win
time.
the game. It really is that simple. Looking for the runner. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and
that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will
Please
make
be
them
made
suffer.
aware that smoking is only permitted
Your final
in
thoughts,
designated
Jim?
areas
well,
within
there was a
these
distinct
grounds.
lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.